Now in this demo, I'm going to show you the difference here. This is the steel, our chef knife, inox, which means stainless steel, a carbon steel blade, which does not, it stains, and these stains can be removed with a special tool. It's like an eraser with sand in it. It's almost like sanding it, light sand, which removes those stains. And this is ceramic. So in this knife sharpening demo, I want to show you the difference between sharpening and using a steel, what the difference actually is. And I'll explain. When we use a stone, we're actually removing metal from both sides of the blade, sharpening the cutting edge, which is also called the feather. Now when this is extremely sharp, the feather, when we use it, will curl. And what you're doing using a steel is really just straightening, removing or uncurling the feather edge. Now the proper way to sharpen your knife can be done a number of ways. And the two most common, of course, you would start with your stone. There's a coarse and fine side to your stone. You can use oil or water. I'm going to use water. And you need to secure your stone so it doesn't move, and I'll use a small piece of wet paper towel underneath it. That will hold it secure to the surface so it won't move. Now, it can be done of two different ways. I want to show you. There's the American way, and I'm using water, not oil. I mentioned that before. I'll wet my stone. This is the American way, and what you're doing is, at the correct angle will be just like this, like about a 25-30 degree angle, and you sharpen sections of your blade at a time. This section, then this section, and you'll be moving across the stone in this manner about 5 or 6 times, and then do the other side. So you're moving this way, and the knife this way at the same time. And the second half of the knife, you'll see you need to get this angle. So you're turning the knife, and as you turn the knife, it should leave a trail down the center of the stone if you're doing it correctly. Remember, maintain that angle. This is where a lot of people will use too much angle or not enough, leaving all those scratches on the sides of the blade. My knives are already extremely sharp. Now that's the American method. I'd like to show you the Japanese method, which a lot of people feel is better. Let me check to make sure it's centered, so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, it looks like it's centered. So in the Japanese method, again, you're maintaining that angle. You're putting your fingers on the blade and putting even pressure with your fingers here, and just going back and forth, and move about the distance of 1 finger or 1/2 inch. Move about a 1/2 inch, move about a 1/2 inch.